your entire take this morning that you just had right now, I agree 100% with. This has been a very frustrating season, considering that when they lose, it's literally the exact same way, like every single time. I
Yeah.
just don't understand how. And when you win, you're kind of like winning by the skin of your teeth, basically. Like you're kind of barely pulling it out. Like you're hoping to have a 10 to 14 point lead at halftime and to try to escape with it before the game ends.
With the exception of those two games, the Rams
Yeah.
and the Jaguars. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But most definitely, man. I think the difference though between this game and the Cincinnati game is the lack of weapons that Atlanta has.
Thank you.
I think that should definitely help out our secondary a lot because let's be honest, Cincinnati is honestly could be a contender next year, and they got legit weapons. They got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. You know, they got guys.
Yes.
Atlanta, their best receiver is Kyle Pitts and Russell Gage. And Russell Gage last year was like the fourth string receiver when Julio and Calvin Ridley was there.
And those guys are all in the middle of the field. Their best wide receiver is Calvin Ridley, who's not playing.
Yeah, he's not playing. He's basically gone for the year.
Yeah, he gave himself a mental health year. Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah, so I don't see how we could really allow unless they just give up cheeks to Cordell Patterson. Like unless you're just allowing Cordell Patterson to carry their offense. Like
give up what?
Huh?
Give up what to Cordell Patterson?
Cheeks. Give up cheeks.
I was like, did he just say what I think he said? He said it so casually too. I was like, yeah, you don't want to give up your cheeks.
Yeah, like giving up 6 yards of carry, basically.
That's the last thing you give up for sure. Yeah, I feel that. Dang.
You have to stop Cordell Patterson. That's the
got to. Yeah.
Like giving him 6 yards of carry, that's not going to work. If you allow him to get first down catches, that's not going to work.
Don't
like if you stop Cordell Patterson, Arthur Smith has not been able to factor an offense outside of Cordell Patterson. So stop him. You stop the Atlanta Falcons, and we know
I'm surprised the Niners didn't sign Cordell Patterson. He's cheap. He fits exactly what they want to do. He could.
I know, right? I was thinking the same thing when he started to go crazy in the year. Like he's literally a perfect weapon for Kyle's offense. Perfect weapon.
Perfect. Yeah.
My biggest worry though is more so with two things. Great Garrett on the D line. I know their sacks haven't had many sacks this year as a defense, but Grady Jarrett is still one of the better defensive tackles. So if he gets lined up on Brunskill, that's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
And our offense, specifically just the running game, our running game just needs to be there, especially with Mitchell not playing this week.
The Niners need volume from their running game. Can they get it without Mitchell? They need volume. Yeah.
Yeah, and Debo, was he questionable this week? Like, did he?
No, he's good. No? I mean, I don't think he's on. No. Let me double check that real quick.
Because I know we're going to definitely need him this game to run the ball, like not with the little end around.
No. Here's the game status report. Out is Dre Greenlaw, Maurice Hurst, Elijah Mitchell. Doubtful, Azeez Al-Shaair. Questionable, DJ Jones, Jaquaski Tart, Ambry Thomas.
So nice. Okay, so Debo's off the injury report. Nice. So but even when we run with Debo, we got to use him like a running back, like we did against the Rams and the Jaguars and stuff. Like we can't do the whole end around play that we've been doing the last couple of weeks because that kind of got caught on by Cincinnati and it got stuffed a couple times.
I'm starting to think that the Niners. I haven't charted the Debo runs, but I have a feeling if you were to go back and chart Debo's runs since November, since he started doing this. There's probably not a lot of different concepts. It's probably like 4 or 5. And once you figure out, okay, these are the 5 runs they do with Debo, doesn't it look like they're kind of getting? I mean, most of them are.
I would go as far to say it's only 3. Honestly, I would say it's only 3.
One little thing, and then yeah. So I think teams are dialed in. The Niners going to have to either start doing more with Debo as a running back or get him back to wide receiver because I think that the novelty and the surprise is wearing off.
I 100% agree with that. It's not really going to shock anybody anymore at this point. Like when they see Debo in motion or when they see Debo in the backfield, they know he's getting the ball. Yeah, and one guy they need to give more opportunities to is Jawan Jennings. Yeah. I know everyone's going to talk about the catch in Cincinnati, and that was a great catch, but I've just noticed that he's been a solid, consistent receiver on our team this year when he gets his opportunities, basically. And I think he should get more targets, especially like in the red zone, since he's a bigger body. I think that'll help the offense be able to spread the ball around, I guess. Because when you put it all on Debo, it makes the defense be able to hone in on one guy rather than the offense as a whole.
Yeah. Good call, man. Thanks for calling in, Jose. Always good to see you.